Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am on what, 3 days in a row? 4 days? I don't know. I'm on a roll. I figured I would bring you guys along. I'm just trying to use up some scraps, but I think I'm gonna make this not with scraps, but I made a couple of little things with scraps. I made this super cute, adorable little junk journal out of scraps, guys. Look how cute. Isn't this darling? Oh my God, I just love it. Love it, love it. Just stuck a little Tim Holtz photo in there. And I stuck a little Tim Holtz photo in there. And then this is some of the Tim Holtz, like the mini ephemera stuff. And I sewed the signatures in. I think this is just absolutely adorable. And we will make this maybe tomorrow because I have this stack of, this is the paper that I use. This was some cutoffs from some of the Christmas journals that I done, and I didn't throw it away. And so that's what determined the size of my journal, because I didn't even cut any more off of these. I just folded them. But that will probably be tomorrow's video. Today, I figured we could do, and this is just my little prototype. This would be a great little addition into a journal to store some extra ephemera in. All of these are pockets, but we can make them into different stuff. We could close that up and then open this area and have side tuck pockets. We can put pockets and flips on the outside. We could do half pages. So I figured this is what we'll do today. So I probably should be using scraps because I have so many scraps. But I really wanted to use, can you guys believe I'm going to use some of this? I hear stuff falling. Oh well, it'll be all right. I really want to use some of this paper, so I'm just going to pick out a couple of different sheets that I want to use, and then we can figure out what we want for sure to be the cover and what we want to use in for the pages. Okay, so let's see. I think I want this one to be my cover. So I am going to cut this. I'm going to leave it at 12 inches wide, and I'm just going to cut this at 6 inches high. So I'm going to set this to the side for a minute, and then for my 4 pages, I want to cut them at 6 inches. And then 7.5 inches. So there's one. Then we had that little left over. And so I'm going to just use the same piece and we'll cut this down to 6 inches. And it's got that branding strip on the top. That's why I'm having to cut it. And then 7.5. Okay. And then let me see. Let me answer my hubby. He is asking if our iPads are the pros. Yep, they are, baby. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I had to answer my baby. All right, so back to it. So 6 inches. And then 7.5. And you guys probably see that I'm not cutting it at 7.5. I'm actually cutting 4.5 off, but that's because I'm lazy. And I am taking 4.5 off because that's the same thing as cutting it at 7.5. So that way I don't have to pull the little piece out or anything. So cut this at 6. And then we'll cut it at 7.5. Ah, I'm shaking, you guys. I'm so sorry. I should have my craft room completed, hopefully after Christmas. I'm hoping. Okay, so these 4 pieces that we've cut at 7.5, we're going to set them to the side for just a minute. So hang on one second, guys. Okay, guys, I am back. I am sorry about that. So I am just going to set these pieces over here to the side for now. And I am going to grab my scoreboard. And I am going to take this piece here that is going to be my cover. And I'm going to put it in on the 12-inch side. And I am going to score at 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, and 8. And so what this is going to do, it's going to give us a little 4x6 little journal. So now I'm just going to take and I am going to fold this accordion style on those score lines. And that is what we are going to use as our spine. And I will show you how we're going to do that. So I'm just burnishing it down good so that it'll lay flat. And you could flip it over and score, you know, on every inch on one side, and then flip it over to the other side and score on the every inch the other direction, so that you'll have you'll be able to fold it, or, you know, on the ridge the right way. But I am not taking that much time to do that. I am, that requires too much effort on my part. Okay, so this is what I'm left with. You can see it there. And so when I kind of fold it up, the way that it is going to end up, we end up with this little folio, and when you open it, we've got these little ridges in here, and that's what we are going to attach it down with. Now I have to find what I've done with my Fabri-Tac because the art glitter is taking too long to dry, and I probably put it somewhere where I would remember right when. I mean, I literally like just had it, guys. It's always something with me. Y'all should know that by now. Y'all should not be surprised. And y'all hear this chair. I'm actually sitting in my husband's chair to try and do this. So, and I may have to pause, you guys, because I don't know what I've done with it. Okay, I'm gonna pause and I will be right back. Okay, guys, y'all know how I am. It was right there under my nose, but it's okay. All right, so what you're going to do is when you have it folded like this, and I tried to use my art glitter on this, but it just doesn't catch and hold good enough. If you have some clips that you can put on it, that would be great. So I'm just putting some Fabri-Tac in the ridges here to glue these all together. Just like that. And then I'm gonna hold it for just a second. Let's see, even at that, it's still, I need to have my, I really need my little clips in here, but I'm too lazy to get up and go get them. Did I put glue there? It feels like I did, maybe. Apparently not enough. And you could use double-sided tape. I have done that before. I was just thinking that the glue might be a little quicker so that y'all didn't have to deal with me trying to remove the back off my tape. Alright, let me just hold it for just a second. And it will be fine. Okay, so now that it's glued, you see we have these little ridges in here, and that's what's going to be our, hold our pages together. I'm gonna go ahead and round my corners. Okay. Now let me grab my papers. And I'm going to do something different on one of them at least. All right, so 1, 2, 3, there's the other one. All right, so I'm going to do my first one. I think I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to just basically just fold it in half. That's all I'm doing right now. You can use your scoreboard, but this part is pretty easy to do, because what we're going to do is this is actually going to set down over that first little flap there. So let's go ahead and let's glue on each of the long sides. Now we will end up gluing the bottom on this one, I think. But I can go back and do that, and it makes it a little easier doing it this way, because I was trying it a while ago where I glued the bottom at the same time, but I kept grabbing the bottom and that was just not working out. So I said, no, we'll go back in and glue the bottom. Okay, so see, we've already got the starting of our little book. How cute and easy is that? Now, I think one of the things I want to do, and this is an experiment, I have no idea exactly how it's going to work, but we're going to try something. I am going to cut this one down to 3 inches. So basically I'm left with 2, and I want to fold, I guess we'll fold one this way, like that, and I think I want to fold this one this way, like this. Now let's see if my little thought process is going to be working, but okay. Then I want to take right here, and at the 3, I want to snip that. I don't know, I probably should measure, and I probably should be a little more precise, but there we go. Now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to glue right here. And I'm going to glue right here. And then I am going to stick this one to the top part that I just cut. It looks like I cut it too short, but we'll work around it. We'll figure it out. Probably what I should have done was stuck it on there and then cut, because that's what I'm going to end up having to do. I'm going to have to cut a little bit of it off, but I think it will still work. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm going to glue this one right here. So let's go ahead and glue that, and we'll see how bad I messed it up in a little bit. Alright, so I'm just putting some glue on the edges for now, so I can go back and glue my the bottoms. I think that's going to work. Alright, so now on this one, I want to have the butterfly on that one, so we'll fold this one this way. Just like this. And so let's do the long side on both sides here. Okay. And then we're going to stick this one on just like that. Oh, it's looking cute. I'm loving it. Look. Okay. Then we've got this one. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm just folding it the opposite direction so that we get a little bit different pattern. And so you could make your inside little folios with a piece of 8x8 paper very easily. But with me using this pattern, I don't have any 8x8 this size, so same difference for me. Alright, so I'm just going to glue that side down. Alright, so now we have this. And I can see that I let this slide, and I think it's too late to try and get it slid back up, so we'll have to trim it. Which we can do that. Oh, well, no, it slid. Okay, good, 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 good. Oh, that was close, guys. Okay, so that's slid up. So do I want to have, I know I want both of these to be top load pockets. So I'm just going to take my glue, and I'm just going to put a thin bead along this bottom edge right here. And so I just sealed that up. Boom, done. Okay, and so I want to do the same thing right here. I want to just stick it in and just put a bead of glue right through here, and seal this one up. Okay, so that's done, and then we'll come back and we'll put some notches in it. Let's have this one open this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my scissors, and I'm going to make a very bad cut across the top. I'm going to have to go back in with my craft knife and probably fix that, but yeah. Okay, so let me do this. Guys, y'all know how I am. Alright, so I'm just going to lay this down right here, and I'm just going to cut along that top. Okay. And so that page will be a little bit shorter, but I am perfectly okay with that. And so now we have it like this, and I just want to take, and I want to glue here and here. Okay, and then we'll cut a thumb pull in that. And so on this one, let's have it be a top load pocket. So let's glue the bottom. Just like that. And I am thinking, guys, y'all know how my brain is. I'm actually thinking I want this to be a side load, but I'm going to have it as 2 pockets. So rather than y'all having to see me fight with scissors and still booger it up, I'm just going to take it to the paper trimmer, and I'm just going to trim off a little piece of it and open it up. And that's probably the best thing for me, because you guys know that I can't cut a straight line. Okay, so what I want to do on this one is I'm actually going to put a thing of glue down the middle and then along each edge. Okay. And so what that's done is created me 2 pockets in there. Okay, so sorry for my reach. I am going to put a thumb pull right here, a little tiny one, and I'm going to put a little tiny one right here, because that's where my 2 pockets are. And then I need to put a little one here. Let's see, that looks about right. What is this? And then I need one up here. And then we need one right here. And then we need one up here. So now that I have all my thumb pulls in, it will let whoever is the recipient, it will let them know where the different tucks and pockets are. So now we can add more pockets. So we have this paper here, and I actually think I want to do a flip. So I am going to score, let me see. Let me score this. What do I want to score that? Okay, so it's 4.5, and so I know that my paper is 4. So I need it to be less than a half. So let's do it at 3/4 of an inch. And let's see where that gets us, because we don't want it to be on the where you close it. Oh yeah, that'll work good. Okay, so I do need to corner around these corners, because I do have the corner of the journal rounded. So I need to, on the folded side, I need to corner around it. But actually I'm going to corner around off the other 2 corners as well. And then see, that'll go just like that. Ooh, yes. Okay, I'm liking that. So now let's take and let's put some glue on this. And I want to line this up really good if I can. Hopefully, I don't think I'm in frame. Okay, that looks good. Look, it lined up. Okay, I'm happy. So we have that. And then what do we want to do back here? What about if the one back here, we had it come down? So if that's the case, I need to trim this. I probably need to trim it just a little smaller than, what size is this? 4, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Yeah. Couldn't think there for a minute. So I'm gonna trim it at 3 3/4, just to give me a little bit of wiggle room in the width, because I don't want it on the spine. And then I think I'm going to score this at 3/4 of an inch as well, because it's the right length, but I need it to be a little shorter. So let's do, actually I think we can do a half on this one. And we'll look at it and see where it gets us, and then we can decide if we need to hold it more. No, I think that will work good. So let's round our corners on this as well. Okay. I just like the look of the rounded corners, and you know, you don't have to do that. It's just, it's a personal preference. You know, so if you like it, do it. If you don't do it. It's that simple. And I am going to kind of split the difference in that. So I've got a little bit on each side. Okay. So now I have this that opens up. And then I have this that's a pot that's too, look at me, I'm not even in this frame. Lord help me. Okay. So here's what we have. We have this so far. This will open up. This has got the 2 pockets in there. This is 2 pockets. This is a big pocket, and then this is a big pocket, and then this flips up. So now, do we want to put anything else in here? What about if we put a tuck? Let's do that. Let's cut this in half and do a tuck. So this is 4 1/2, so let's do it at maybe 2 1/4. And then again, I'm actually going to round all 4 corners. And I'm going to cut a little thumb hole. And then let's see how it looks. Perfect. Now let's glue this down. So I'm just going to glue on the 2 short sides and the 1 long side. Okay, let's see how that works. That looks good. I like it. Okay, so we can tuck something in there. Then we have this, and then we have the outside of these. Let's put something here. Let's see. We've got this piece here left over too. I could do a belly band or a short pocket. Let's do a little pocket here. So let's cut this just shy of 4 inches. And I know you can't see me off camera cutting. I apologize. And then I'm going to round these corners. And I'm going to put a little tuck right there. And then I'm going to take and glue the 3 sides. Just like that. And I'm going to bring that all the way to the edge. Just like that. That's cute. Okay. So now, do we want to do anything on these pockets? I mean, I guess we may as well. We've got the paper, so let's do it. So let's cut this at, I'm just going to do 2 inches. That's all I'm going to do on that. And I'm only going to round the top 2 corners on this one. And what did I do with my little, there it is. Lord, see guys, I lose everything. Y'all know that. Y'all should be used to that by now. Y'all know how I am. I'm always losing stuff. And oh my goodness, guys, I have got to tell y'all. So Thursday night after the live, Edith and I sat up and we watched the Christmas movie, The Elf. And then we watched the one with Tim Allen, Christmas with the, I don't remember. But that's why y'all saw me put that picture of Tim Allen in the Facebook group. If you're a member of Scrapbooking with Me Facebook. Guys, we laughed so hard. It was insane as to how hard we laughed. Crazy. When he came out and he had his eyebrows like that, I thought me and Edith were going to die. And then the thing is, and she said, and I was sitting there and it was like 2:30 in the morning, I guess. And y'all know I get up at 4:30 every morning. I don't know why, I just do. And I wasn't tired. I mean, I wasn't even sleepy, but I stopped talking for just a second. And the next thing, I was gone. I was out. But that's how it is with me. It's either full speed or no speed. Okay, so what do we want to do on here? Do we want to do anything? I mean, I don't want to get it so, chunky, but I do enjoy putting all of this stuff. We could do, it's a little taller than what I want, but I don't feel like cutting it, so we're just going to go with it. This is how I do it. But, and the thing is, it's just something to give you an idea of what you can do. It's fun for me. I love to sit down here with paper like this and just start putting it anywhere I can, and then it becomes like a challenge almost to see how many pockets can I get in there, how many flips can I get in there, how much can I take it out the other direction. I mean, I enjoy doing that. So, and speaking of which, I'm really debating on putting another flip right there. And then I'm even thinking about having a trifold here. I don't know. I think I'm going to make myself stop for the night on this because I really could just keep this going, and I don't really need to. Let's just see what kind of ephemera I have that I can throw in it real quick, just so that we get an idea of what we've done. So these are some little tags that were in that paper pad. So let's just put there's a couple right there. And let's see, let's put a couple, I need some that's going to show up. I'm just going to put a couple here. And then, I don't know if these are too short for this without a pull on them. They may be, because I'm thinking they're too short. Yeah, that one gets lost in there, so Ah, now I got it in there and can't get it out. Okay, so that's too short. I don't know if I have anything any taller right here. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't really match, but you know what? Let's see. Can we find something that I can chunk in there just so that we can see? Probably not. Here we go. I think that would need to go in here. So we can stick this one right there. So there's that. What is this here? So let's just cut a little piece of this off so that it will fit. I'm going to cut it here so that I can use that line, since I'm cutting like that. And that could just go right there. I probably don't have it too long to close the journal though. Okay, so let me cut a little more off because I need to be able to close the journal. Okay. And then that would just go right in there. Now will it close? No. Well, maybe. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. And do I have anything else I can put in that pocket? Let's see. I'm just gonna grab something. I know I have some stuff right here. Oh, here's a piece of this. Let me cut this. I'm just basically throwing some stuff in there so you guys can see all the different pockets. And I would put like a little tab on these. Like if I put journal cards in here, I would definitely put something on it. And then this, I think we can get by with this right here since it's a shorter pocket. Oh, I thought I had closed it up there for a second. And then we can also get by with one up here. Maybe. And then we have this one here, and I am just going to, let's see, what do I have? Oh, we got some of these. Let's see what we can do. We got some little butterfly specimen windows that we can put a couple of those in there. Let's put 2 of them in just for kicks and giggles. And then we've got something there. And then we need something back here. Let's do this one because I've stamped on it. And do I have anything in there? I do. Okay, look. There we go, guys. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you have any questions. It's just playing around with the paper is all I done. I didn't do anything great or spectacular. Just played around with the paper and had fun, and that's the biggest thing. So let me know what you guys think. I would appreciate that, and I am going to, I'm probably going to end up putting more flips in it, guys. I know me. Oh, I didn't put anything in that pocket. How dare I? I forgot I had a pocket there. And I didn't put anything over here. Great goodness. Why y'all let me get by with that kind of stuff? Okay, now do we have it all filled? Alright, so now it looks like I got something in all of them. Wow, that's a lot. Look at that. And it really isn't that bulky considering everything we've got in it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We've got 14 different tags in here. and plenty of room for more. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye, guys.